Children are overloaded with. You'd be surprised at the bad handwriting and grammatical mistakes I have seen among high school and even university graduates today. We had only an elementary school education, but we never made such mistakes. Students graduating with degrees in philology and law fare a bit better, but graduates with other degrees don't even know how to write. In my days, junior high school was, like university, Gironda. Exactly. If elementary school education was so much better, you can imagine how good junior high school was. Today, they load students with all kinds of useless subjects and end up confusing them. They stuff them with reading and writing, but offer nothing spiritual to balance that out. The first thing that children should learn at school is to have fear of God. Little children are already learning English, French, German, but mind you, no ancient Greek, music, you name it. What will they learn first? Only reading and writing and mathematics, but nothing about what they are supposed to know about their own country. That they don't learn. No patriotic songs, not anything. Ask a child today, in what district is your village? What is its population? He has no idea. Instead, he tells you that on the practical exam he will say, well, I'll go to the bus depot, get on a bus, and it'll take me to the village. Since the bus driver knows the roads, I'll tell him that I want to go to such and such a village. I will pay my fare, and he'll take me. When we were in elementary school, we used to know the entire globe by heart. For every country, we had to know all major cities with a population of over 500,000 people. We also had to know the length and width of the major rivers of the world, and the lesser ones as well, the tallest mountains and so on, let alone those of Greece. And it is not only children now that lack this knowledge. I have met university students who do not know the population of the city in which they are studying. I asked the student to tell me the tallest mountain of Greece, and he did not know. How about the longest river? No clue. Did he know what the shortest river was? No. Imagine a university student who knows nothing about his own country. Our friends or our neighbors will come one day and tell him, this is not your country, it is our country. And his answer will be, you're right, it is yours, do you see? That's where we are heading. But ask today's kids about football or television programs, and they know everything and everybody by heart. By contrast, children who have come to Greece from Albania know how to read and write Greek well. You ask these Greeks from northern Epirus, where did you learn how to read and write? And they answer, in prison. They turned prisons into schools, whereas our children here in Greece have turned schools into prisons and occupied them, locking themselves inside. Young people today, especially teenagers, are confused, more so in junior high and high school. University students are more mature. Besides, there they show up for class whenever they want. Instead of taking the proper measures to improve education, those responsible are making it worse. I can see how eager they are to undermine everything spiritual. Listen to this prayer taken from a contemporary elementary school reading anthology. Oh my Panagia, your baby is the most beautiful in the world. My goodness, what has happened to us? Think of what children learned in school in the old days and what they are learning now. Listen to this. My bright and cunning little goat with crooked, twisted, shiny horns, gather your little devils here to make goat milk for your grandkids, your little crazy devil kids. Imagine small children trying to learn such things. This is the way to promote the devil, and at the same time allow the Satanists to realize their schemes. They are making it easier for children to get worse rather than better and become prey to demons. May God help us. And the education they receive does not really teach them how to make a good use of their minds. That is why they are not quick thinking. Inside an idle, slow mind, there's a brewing storm. Inventors were those who put their minds to work. The moment they ran into a problem, they started thinking about how to solve it. Today, people consult manuals, notes. All they do is look for instructions, and that's all. Everything is numbered. This screw goes to number 1, the other goes to number 2, and if something goes wrong and the equipment does not work, then right away, let's call the mechanic. It does not occur to them to file down the hole to fit the screw, or cover the screw with a piece of plastic to make it tighter. They immediately ask for help. Let's call the mechanic. What can I say? And there's television and all the media making the problem worse by stupefying people. Even those who are smart end up sounding like tape recordings. What I'm trying to stress here is that we must put our minds to work. That's the most basic thing. For if the mind is not used to working and you teach it one task, it will stumble on the next one because it only wants to work on the first task. This is why it is important to have a creative mind, one that generates solutions. If it cannot come up with solutions, it is underdeveloped.